Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Russ back again with another Madden 19 career mode episode. This is episode number 16, regular season finale, man. Going against the Buffalo Bills. We're trying to lock down that MVP. We are in first, tied with Le'Veon. Well, not tied, but we are in first. Second place is Le'Veon Bell. We're trying to put together one good game, man. Honestly, this game doesn't mean much. Seeding, I think even if we win, we still don't get a first round bye, honestly. I think it has something to do with our conference record with the Raiders. I don't even know what it was. But I don't think this game actually means much. So I'm just trying to go off in this game, man. But against the Bills, it ends up being kind of an interesting game considering it ends up being, well, snowy. It's snowing out there in Buffalo, man. So, Bills versus Dolphins in the snow. Kind of interesting, man. But again, like I said, Danny Amendola, he's been out for the past, 3-4 weeks. I guess he has a back issue. I thought it was neck. Okay, whatever. Doesn't really matter. He's out for the rest of the season, and I think unless we make the Super Bowl, he ain't coming back. So, we got to go off here. But like I said, this is really just for MVP, and I'm pretty sure if we win, again, like I said, I don't think we get a first-round bye. But like I said, ends up being kind of an interesting game because this is the two best rookies in the NFL, according to the AFC Offensive Rookie of the Year. Or two best rookies in the AFC, I should say. But we end up throwing a touchdown to, I think that was Kenny Stills. But as I was saying, man, Josh Allen, he was the second best rookie in the AFC, according to voting. So, we got the two best rookies, two best rookie quarterbacks anyway in the AFC going against each other in the snow. And we went off this game, man. Like I said, my goal was to do some work in this game, get a bunch of yards, get a bunch of touchdowns, hopefully, and pretty much just blow out the Bills. That was the goal because the Bills aren't a great team. They actually are one of the few opponents that are lower ranked than us. And we just wanted to go off, man. The D-line wasn't really getting much pressure on me. We started off really, really well, but it actually ends up slowing down at some point. The Bills actually make it a game. We still want to win because when I was playing this game, I wasn't sure if, even if we, I was trying to win because I wanted to see if we would get seeding. But I'm pretty sure that no matter what, after looking at it, it didn't matter. But 14-7 at this point, looking down the field, just trying to make some big plays happen, and we do make one happen. Kenny Stills, man, he's been going off at the end of the season. I think he has 5 or 6 touchdowns in the last 5 or 6 games. He's been playing out of his goddamn mind for us, man. But 21-7 at this point, we end up getting sacked. Unfortunately, cannot find anybody with 30 seconds left here in the first half. Looking downfield again, man, and just rolling into a sack. That was bad. I think that was one of those play actions where it just rolls you when you're doing the play action. I kind of got sucked right into it, so kind of got screwed. But 3rd and 21, looking downfield, don't see much, just end up chucking it up, and we throw a pick. Like I said last episode, I don't think picks really matter. I think I have 20-plus picks at this point. Actually, I know I do, and it just hasn't seemed to make a difference in the voting. And I think Josh Allen has under 10, so I don't know if that says much. But we have a ton of yards. We have a ton of touchdowns. But for sure, the picks have been crazy. But we end up throwing one right before half. Doesn't end up making any sort of difference. So going into the second half, we're up by 2 touchdowns. Obviously, like I said, we're trying to get the win. We don't just care about stats. We really are, again, trying to win. Kenyon Drake, trying to get him some final carries in the season, considering that he didn't even get to 100 carries. That was honestly my goal. I wanted to get my running back 100 carries. But he just wasn't that effective. He ended up being pretty decent late in the season. But by that point, it was we had already upgraded our guy, and we were doing pretty damn good, and we just didn't want to run with Kenyon Drake. So, I don't know, man. I felt kind of bad that we didn't use him a little bit more, so we were trying to get him some touches in this game. Just didn't really work all that much, but right here, again, we find him almost to the end zone, though. We almost got him in. I don't think he ends up getting the ball again for the rest of the game because, like I said, we're trying to pump these stats as we end up getting another rushing touchdown on our stat sheet. A couple cheat ones in there, man. I think we rushed for maybe a total of 200 yards on the season, but I'm pretty sure we averaged over 6 or at least over 5 yards or almost 5 yards a carry. So we did pretty damn well on the ground with 7 touchdowns. So next episode, you guys will see the stats for the season. I do go through those going into the playoffs. And next week's playoff game is going to be a doozy, man. You guys will see. It's pretty crazy. But 28-14. Like I said, at this point, we're just trying to get the win, get out of here, and pad our stats, get some extra touchdowns, do some extra things, maybe get some of our other players some extra XP or something, going into next season. Even though next season we will not be here, maybe we can help Ryan Tannehill, for the season that we put him on the bench, because I'm sure that the Dolphins will, for some reason, continue to start Ryan Tannehill. But I'm sure these guys are going to miss me, man. The MVP, hopefully the MVP anyway. I'm pretty sure we're going to get it. But 31-21, 56 seconds left. Unfortunately, we could not score on that last possession. We end up stalling out. Right here, we hit a big play right down the middle to Kenny Stills. This is going to be our last drive of the game. I don't really plan on doing anything else after this drive. I was just trying to get a touchdown right here, and I was happy. But up 31-21, we pretty much have this game on lock, so I could pretty much do anything. We could throw a pick six and be fine. 20 seconds left. We have all 3 timeouts. Not going to use them. 1 second left. We try to get in, and our Tom Brady wheels are not enough, man. We can't get into the end zone. Unfortunately, we don't get that extra rushing touchdown. We don't get the extra passing touchdown either. But you know what? We do get the win in the regular season finale. And next episode is the playoffs. I do apologize for this episode kind of being like a no stakes type of game, but it ended up being kind of cool. I like the scenery. It was a lot different from any of the other games we played in the snow and stuff like that. Kenny Stills, he just went off this season, man. And like I said, this was kind of the final game of the season, or this was the final game of the season, and I was trying to get some players, some extra touches. So like I said, Kenny Drake showed up a little bit more. Unfortunately, didn't get him in the end zone. Josh Allen, you're the second best rookie, bitch. You ain't beating me, I tell you that much. We beat the Bills twice. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Be sure to look out for next one. Like I said, next episode, man, it's definitely one you don't want to miss. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Be sure to look out for next one. And as always, I'm out. Peace.